OBS and Anthem, I can get something to work half of the time. I tried to load in to this hard mode about 6 times before I finally could load in, and it would stop.
Tashin sends us an emergency report about a missing agent. Last location marked.
And there's another missing, like, there's some enemies where you just walk around and you see them and you get close and boom, they're gone. I don't know if there's like some weird phasing going on or what, but yeah.
I'm pinned down. We need to break through before more trouble shows.
Scorpions, be careful around those.
No idea where they came from. They took me off guard.
We'll break through.
While on a mission. I've been trying to outrun them ever since.
His voice is coming from like here.
Looks like they found you.
We need to stop them.
Yeah, his voice is definitely coming from here, but he's like standing over here. Alrighty.
They won't make this easy. Suck at this apparently. Oh, another group. We're gonna straggler over here. Almost there.
I thought I missed him. Apparently it was a magic bullet or something. So, this is on hard, and I've been playing a lot on the normal mode, and what I can say for sure is that you get more drops, like just like regular walk around, like regular kills on hard mode. I don't see a big chests seem to be a key item. When it comes to the hard mode. But, you know, it's entirely roll-based, so I can just grab roll. We'll be playing for the day here. It's finally starting to get used to the flight, although as far as PC controls, this really sucks. Like, why the double reticle? I just don't know. I have no idea why the double reticle. See? Disappearing enemies. Again. Like, what the hell? Like, he's still here, right? Yep. Yeah, he's still here. He's still walking around having fun. Go to the bridge. I guess they all like decided to like see something. it's definitely better for the game, and it's always good. Like when the game rewards you for what you play, but doing too much gameplay is definitely makes the stuff like a cakewalk. As far as what they have out right now, they've got this is only like the third difficulty setting, 6. You've got 6 total difficulty settings, so that's a lot of room to like grow as far as like doing work. Some decent levels of feedback too, which is a good thing. It's not a bad thing. So I'm definitely going to do that. And right now, this is like, I don't know, I feel like as far as settings, this current hard mode is like, I don't know, rose silver as far as the previous games go. Which means that like the end game content for like platinum equivalent to like Mass Effect 3, doing the platinum level stuff is going to be really, really good. Oh, my choice. Use that right away. Okay, let's do that right about there. How's that? Is that better? Yeah, you get lots of blues from doing hard mode, like just general kills. Chests are like meh. Alright. Oh, thanks, Notional. Thanks, Blunt Man. Oh, and then the other thing that's really, really annoying about this beta so far is, and I understand why. Originally, like when it first came out, I thought that this was just a mapping thing, but this whole like, no, you can't go this way, which I thought I was gonna run into here. Clearly not. But yeah, the whole like, you can't go this way. Originally, I thought that was gonna be like, that's just the way the map is made, but that's not true. That's just been restricted as far as the beta goes. You get a much smaller area, and there's a lot of enemies that don't spawn in the beta. So there's like a lot of the big bosses that you can normally encounter. Most of them are not in the game to speak of whatsoever. So that's not nearly as bad. All right, let's go up to. Let's go north, see if we can encounter a boss robot. Oh, or a turret. Turret works. Turrets work. They're fun. Yeah, the combo system, it's the same as in Mass Effect. It works out really, really good. And honestly, this game is basically just Mass Effect with flight. It's really what this thing boils down to. And disappearing enemies. Again. Oh, man. I'd love to say that that's a fun feature, but it's really not. This demo is bugged to hell, guys. Seriously. Here, let let me adjust my volume once again here. I'll boost this up a little bit more. Marco Polo, Marco Polo. Let's go there. All right. Yeah, I have a bit of an issue with this game when it comes to my graphics card. For some reason yesterday, not so much today, but yesterday, good lord, this thing was like just like cranking out the heat non-stop. And then suddenly when we get to today, it's like fine. And it's like, it's not like, you know, running at like 80 degrees or almost 100 degrees. It's like, sheesh. So here's something to prolong your flight time. It's like get near water. That way you stay cooled, and you basically don't gain anything on the bar. Oh, come on, I missed. I gotta say, as far as I've tried out a bunch of the guns, and I gotta say these are my two favorites so far. So this is the this is one of the light machine guns. Both light machine guns are really good. This one I got one. The one I'm currently using has got plus 45% spare ammo, which helps a lot in long engagements. And then the other light machine gun does a really good job of that too, because it actually has 100 clips per clip, 100 rounds per clip instead of just 75. And the enemies went poof again. So the other weapon that I have is I've got the Deadeye rifle. The Deadeye rifle is the highest or the hardest hitting single shot weapon that I've been able to find so far in the game. I don't know if that's like 100% yet, but it's pretty close. And mines.
Glad you stopped it.
And wall.
The
And this
scars will
thing
be a big
does
threat if we don't clear the area.
amazing damage, especially headshots when you can land them. Which I'm looking for a good target. It also does really good damage on like objects and stuff. The only problem is ridiculously low ammo, and it will not hip fire. Hip firing doesn't work. You have to scope it in order for it to work, which is really, really bizarre. Wow, that guy just like cleared everything up. He gave absolutely zero craps about anything. Oh. Yeah, let's try this.
They are retreating. Full speed too.
You.
That's that. Well done on all points.
I gotta say the light show in this game is pretty good, but it does get a little crazy from time to time. Like hard to see, hard to track. Meow. Alright, let's try this. Right where its weak spot. Oh, that's not its weak spot. combos and your abilities are probably better than your weapons in most cases. Yeah. Notional. 100% there. Yeah. It's like, would you like to actually defeat your enemies instead of having them just run away or phase out of existence? Then, you know, that's going to be an extra. Okay, that's going to be an extra, like, you know, $10 DLC right there. Oh, that didn't like me. That was not the overpass that I was thinking it was. That's this one up here. Melee spam is I was gonna let you live, but you want to die so bad, okay? Okay, I know where I'm at now. And again, thought there were enemies up here. Turns out that there's not. Hello, Ricolite. Nice seeing you. Enemies here. They just keep loading in and out of existence. Oh, for bloody hell's sakes. Where am I getting hit from?
Work, my friend.
That was easy. All right, where are we right now? Where? Okay. I would have gone for a different, like, health system. This current health system is a little wonky, a little weird. Oh. What the? Where did... Okay. Sure. Well, I said that in the podcast a couple weeks ago. I said that what they've done in the past, like, year is make this game more like Warframe, because Warframe's had a huge amount of success in the last, like, 18 months than Destiny 2 has had. Destiny 2 is, and they're gone again. Like, yeah, so overall, like, this is going to have more success with them trying to make this game more like Warframe than it will, like, trying to make it like more like you know, Destiny 1 or Destiny 2. I think, you know, they're taking most of the good elements that they can from Destiny 1, and they tried to add some of those features into the game, and then they're looking at Warframe and they're going, yeah, okay, Warframe is doing way better than Destiny is right now, so clearly we need to clearly we need to make that the example. And if you play in, like, some of the classes really play like Warframe classes. Most of the classes, though, especially this one, really plays more like a Mass Effect game than it does, you know, like a either one of those. Like, this is, like, take away the flight system, add cover-based shooting, and you basically have Mass Effect 3 multiplayer. Like, with very little new things to the game. That's why I think they added flight, and that's why we keep hearing that this was, you know, a lot of this content was originally designed for Mass Effect, you know, the next Mass Effect game, but once it got moved over to the Montreal studio, it basically completely, you know, walked away from that whole thing as a concept. So I think that's probably where it's coming from. Bonk. It's called the love tap. Patonk. Oh, too late. Yeah, this gun is, seriously, it's really good. It's pretty fun. And there's, oh. I'm just having fun with these guys. No, that's not the button I wanted. That's the button I wanted. Oh. No time to play with him. Alright, where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Stupid fire. Ah, he's chasing the little guy. Oh, that's cute. There we go. Alright, now where are we? It's like there might be an event going on over here. I'm still looking for that robot. He spawns in this area-ish. And it would be nice to give him a go. Right here is where he normally spawns. Now, I fought him like 20 minutes ago on a different map, so I don't know if it's like, I don't know if it prevents it from spawning if you killed a boss, you know, like one of the open world bosses. If you killed it like, you know, 20 minutes ago, will it let it spawn on your map? That's the kind of thing that I don't think that they're doing, and that's clearly not the direction I'm allowed to go, so yeah. You know, it'd be awesome, a mini-map. Yeah, Warframe is definitely, like, Warframe has had its time to become, you know, more organic, I think. I mean, I played the game when it first came out, and it really wasn't, like, it's fairly similar, but they've made a lot of improvements to it over time. Ooh, sure, let's do the cave. As long as it doesn't stall out on me. This map is really, really huge. I'll pull it open here. See if we can actually... Alright, so I'm guessing that this is the full map. So you've got this, like, kind of like the segmented line here. This is where I think the actual, like, hard limits of the game are. So right now we've got this area, this area, this area, this area, this area. It's not huge, it's decent. But let's take that area and extrapolate that out, so you're adding pretty much kind of, yeah, that's like almost the size right there. And then you add this, that's, you know, that's another size. And then add this, and then add this. So I feel it's going to be around like 3 to 4 times bigger than, oh, 3.5 to 4, yeah. Yeah, I'd say that. Because, like, right now, the hard line is kind of like more or less here, over to here. So yeah, I'd say about 4 times bigger, which isn't a lot. Honestly, I've been playing this for 2 days, and I'm at the point now where I know where I'm starting to get a feel for pretty much where everything is, and I can, like, remember or see where somebody else is talking about. That's not including these, like, little dungeon-y areas. Like, this is like a mini dungeon, so this is different than, you know, the open world in that respect of, like, you know, what you might see. I don't know. I'm not sure if that's really explaining it well or not. So between that, and I know that there's some other missions where you go to other places, and they have talked about other cities. They've mentioned a number of times about, you know, other cities being here or being there or what have you. So I don't know. I think that there's probably a good chance for it to. Oh, these are elites. So I think there's probably a good chance that there'll be a fair amount of stuff to do outside of the world map. So you'll have, like, the world map, and then you're gonna have, like, probably, you know, probably like 10 or more specialized, like, actual, like, dungeons, and then smaller, like, story area dungeons on top of that. Probably, you know, probably like 20 or 30 of those, I would imagine, at the very least. So, all in all, I think that would add in probably... It should be, from what I'm seeing from some of these things, I suspect that that's going to double up the space of the whole world map again. Because that's typically how the development goes. Development's interested in, you know... That's not what I meant to do. That's not what I meant to do either. You know what? I don't want to fight with this guy all day. Overkill. I never use that enough anyway, so... Oh, and that totally missed him too. Grenades are tricky like that. But even on hard, the stuff's not actually hard. It's like, like you can definitely get yourself killed off pretty easily if you're, you know, if you stand out in the open for too long, or if you're not geared, like if you're not geared right, obviously, you know, you're gonna have some issues. Enough small arms fire is gonna be pooched. But it's so easy to change your position in this game, it's ridiculous. I guess the same could be said for Warframe too. Warframe kind of suffered from that as well. Like, you're so mobile that it's like, oh, I'm in trouble in this location. I'm just gonna like run through, like straight through like in a giant pack of enemies and just take up position on this different, you know, on this different side. So that kind of makes sense too. Oops, wrong button. Oh, I was surrounded. Nope, nope. I messed up. I messed up. I messed up. Yeah, you killed on stream while talking about how easy the game is. No, I'm asking about my voice. Am I passionate or am I falling asleep? I'm a little bit of both. A little bit of both. I've not had a very restful weekend, so it's been, and that's just like, I don't know. It's mostly been like trying to get into Anthem. I spent all of Saturday trying to like get in and try to like make content for this thing, and I spent probably 3/4 of my entire Saturday loading in and out of the game as often as I could. Like, just constantly like loading in, it's stalled, Alt F4, loading in, it's stalled, Alt F4, loading in, it's stalled, Alt F4, and just repeating that over and over and over again. That's why we didn't have any content yesterday. It's like we had a little bit on Saturday because we could. We managed to get like a little bit of something in there, but even then it was like that stream on Friday was mostly, you know, it was mostly just... I have got to find a better position. It was mostly just like loading in again and again and again. And I've been doing that for now like 3 days, non-stop. Like, you know, that's what that's what streaming was, or attempting to stream yesterday was all about. It was just non-stop loading in. So yeah, that's probably why. Oh, right. about that. Yoink. Alright. Got 3 left. 1 up here.